Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Today we discuss the income tax rates and personal allowances in UK contains current rates and allowances previous tax years income over 1 lakh pound. Current rates and allowances how much income tax you pay in each tax year depends on how much of your income is above your personal allowance, how much of your income falls within each tax band. Some income is tax free. The current tax year is from 6th April 2022 to 5 April 2023. Your tax-free personal allowance. The standard personal allowance is £12,570, which is the amount of income you do not have to pay tax on. Your personal allowance may be bigger if you claim marriage allowance or blind person's allowance. It's smaller if your income is over 1 lakh pound. Income tax rates and bands. The table shows the tax rates you pay in each band if you have a standard personal allowance of £12,570. Income tax bands are different if you live in Scotland. Band personal allowance up to £12,570 if your income falls below then your tax rate is 0%, and if your income falls between the £12,571 to £50,270, then your tax rate is 20%. If your income falls between the £50,271 to £1,50,000, then your tax rate is 40%. Over £1,50,000, your tax rate is 45%. You can also see the rates and bands without the personal allowance. You don't get a personal allowance on taxable income over £1,25,140 if you are employed or get a pension. Check your income tax to see your personal allowance and tax code, how much tax you have paid in the current tax year, how much you are likely to pay for the rest of the year. Other allowances, you have tax-free allowance for saving interests, dividends. If you own shares in a company, you may also have tax-free allowance for your first £1,000 of income from self-employment. This is your trading allowance, your first £1,000 of income from property you rent unless you are using the rent a room scheme. Find out whether you are eligible for the trading and property allowances. You pay tax on any interest, dividends or income over your allowances. Paying less income tax, you may be able to claim income tax reliefs if you are eligible for them. If you are married or in a civil partnership, you may be able to claim marriage allowance to reduce your partner's tax if your income is less than the standard personal allowance. If you do not claim marriage allowance and you or your partner were born before 6 April 1935, you may be able to claim married couple allowance. In next class, we discuss the previous tax years and other areas of income tax. So kindly like, subscribe and comments on this video. Thank you. Goodbye.